Well, just waiting one more minute and then I will get started. I am expecting about maybe about 15 or 16 people, but to be honest, I don't know if people got my reminder on Wednesday. One person responded, so I don't know. That was Heather. I don't know if people remember. So we'll see how it goes. Um, and I'll most likely post this up on it's 10 past 4. So I'll most likely let me spotlight myself. Yeah. So I will most likely post this up on YouTube and well, let us get started. I assume that when people come in, I will see them on my PowerPoint. So welcome everybody to today's webinar. For those who are um, don't mean to pun, but old timers. I mean, today's the old time days. But you know, for those already old timers with my webinar, like Heather and Nicole, you know, who've been to every single one so far, you know, thank you so much. And for those who are fairly new, welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy. I hope that everybody will feel free to share and share stories, share thoughts, share information. And I hope some youngsters will see this, you know, not just grown-ups, but we'll see how it goes. So let me share screen. Welcome to the old time days. We're going to be exploring the old time days through poetry, through art, through Chinese, and I've got some biblical references as well. I want to keep that something that I do consistently with my webinars. So let me share screen and we will get started. All right. Let me get my, oh, what's going on here? How do I move this? Okay, not now. Right. Okay. All right. So here's my PowerPoint. I hope everybody's doing really good today. I hope the day is going okay. The electricity went for about a couple seconds earlier this afternoon. I don't know if anybody else in Trinidad lost electricity today. Um, so if we lose connection, bet your bottom dollar that might be why, but I've already thrown up an arrow prayer and said, God, please don't let electricity go. So we'll see how it goes, right? But if it does go, just give it a bit of time and then log back in. Chances it will come back. All right, so the old time days, and I guess everybody knows what this is. Yeah, belly dancer, right? So like, in a way, belly dancer, I don't know if that's considered part of the old time days, but I know like when I ask my kids, like kids that I teach, what this is, they usually don't know that this is a belly dancer. So I think belly dancing is becoming a tradition that is associated with long time days, you know? So that's my belly dancer. All right, and let me move on. Right, so before we begin, I always like for everybody to be here when I do this. So too bad that the others aren't here yet. But anyway, before we begin, kindly turn on your video, but mute your mic, input your name under your Zoom image, prepare to break from chewing gum, right? Chewing gum, unfortunately, doesn't look very nice when the video goes up on YouTube afterwards. I have to ask people, please don't chew gum. Please be respectful and considerate where talk and time is concerned. We have 2 hours, but we have so much to cover in that time. So yeah, feel free to share, but we can't go on and on for like 10 and 15 minutes on one particular topic. If you feel like you have a lot to say, just try to summarize what you want to say as quickly as you can. I'm not saying don't take the time to talk, but we can't talk on and on and on and on and on and on, if you understand what I mean. Let's set our facial expression to engaged, right? Let's look like we're interested. Look at Kizzy. No portion of this PowerPoint is to be shared, except unless you know it's on YouTube and you want to share it with somebody, right? So those are the house announcements. Who is Danica? Who am I? I think most of you know me already. I'm a poet, artist, and Christian. I'm also a linguist. I know Mandarin and a couple other languages, French and Spanish, and bits and pieces of other languages. like Japanese, Korean, and a bit of Portuguese and intermediate German. I am a Trini and Canadian, hence the accent. Sometimes people in Trinidad ask me if I'm from a small island. They love to ask me if I'm from Barbados. Sometimes they think I'm American, but I am Trini and Canadian. I'm both, but I spent the first 3 years of my life in Canada, and funnily enough, just never completely lost my accent, even though I came here so young. I'm an armchair psychologist, so not like a trained psychologist. So I love analyzing people, not in a precocious way, but just in a curious kind of, I want to learn how people tick kind of way. So sometimes I may share my insights on psychology, and you're free to as well. But anybody watching this video, just know that this is not meant anything along the lines of psychology discussed here. It's not meant to replace the expert advice of a trained professional. I clearly see the instructional value of the arts, and I hope that comes across in this webinar, and I'm here to contribute to our collective insight. We all, I am sure, have something to share. So those are my quick introductions. I hope this webinar will take us back in time, stroll us down memory lane, bring back heartwarming memories, generate lively discussion, help us to see the beauty of Chinese. I'm hoping I can fit in the writing of Chinese scripts, which I haven't done up until this point. We've kind of analyzed the script and so on, but we've never actually tried writing the script. So that's what I want to introduce today. Hopefully we'll have enough time to do that. Showcase the fun and practicality. I hope that I can showcase the fun and practicality of poetry. Learning is growing. So this is all about fun today, but I still hope that we all learn and grow through this webinar.